Good evening. Today we are joined with Min Wilder to talk about her life described in her biography Nemesis, written by Brendan Reichs.
Would you like to ask me a question?
Min, in your book you talk a lot about your problems at school. Why do you feel like you don't fit in?
Well, I grew up in a trailer park, just me and my mom. The cool kids who live in nice neighborhoods don't like to hang out with the trailer park kid. Tack is really my only friend, in part because he is an outsider too. His dad is an alcoholic and beats him up on a regular basis. I think that's what makes Tack a little crazy and out of place.
The man in the black suit played a major role in your life. I can only imagine the terror you must have felt each time he stalked and murdered you on your birthday, year after year. Can you tell us what that was like?
Well, every other year, on an even-year birthday, the black-suited man would find me no matter where I was. He would find me when I was alone and stalk me like a killer in a movie. Once he shot me, and another time he forced me over a cliff. Each time, right before my life ended in terror, I could only think, why, and please don't kill me. And then, the second after he killed me, I'd wake up in a ditch, not knowing how I got there, and then have to walk all the way home. The worst part was thinking of a lie to explain to my mom where I had gone and what had happened. I knew no one would believe me. Lying was so much easier.
In the book, there is a lot of talk about Project Nemesis. Can you explain how it is all connected?
Well, I don't want to give away the ending. Part of what makes the book great is finding out what Project Nemesis is and how all the events are connected. When we were in kindergarten, the operation started, and Noah and I were the only two students at my school who were singled out for the experiment. The black-suited man, the earthquakes, the meteors, the tsunamis, and the military base were all connected. This book is about how these events may be connected to one project, Project Nemesis.
I love the part in the book where you blow up Ethan's Jeep. What made you think that was a good way to get back at Ethan for beating up Tack?
Well, at the time there was a comet plummeting toward Earth that we called the Anvil. I didn't know if I would live to see the next day, so I was a bit crazy, I suppose. I didn't have to think about the consequences because there was a good chance I wouldn't live to see them. When Ethan punched Tack and got away with it, I just knew I had to do something to get back at Ethan. I hate bullies, and blowing something up just felt like a great idea at the time.
Do you regret doing it?
Heck no, I'd do it all over again, Anvil or not.
Your relationship with Noah seemed pretty complex. How do you feel about him today?
Well, since we share the same birthday, we've always had something in common. When we were little, Noah would always want to be next to me and hold my hand at school. Then he became the popular kid and didn't want to be seen with me anymore. Later, when he realized we shared the same experience with the man in the black suit and Project Nemesis, he started to open up to me again. Our relationship has had its ups and downs, but today I feel the struggles we've shared together have made us stronger.
Let's talk a little bit about your experience with Dr. Lowell. Why did you decide to not trust him?
Well, the very fact that Dr. Lowell didn't believe me the first time we met made me not trust him. He was much too calm when I told him what had happened with the man in the black suit, and he said what I experienced was just a very bad dream, that I hadn't been murdered. Then, when he handed me the little blue pills that were supposed to stop my hallucinations, I knew I would never tell him the whole truth ever again.
How do you feel about the principal of Myers?
When I was in elementary school, I trusted him completely. Then, when I found out he was part of Project Nemesis, I was scared of him. I thought he wanted me dead.
Through your experiences with the Anvil, the earthquakes, the man in the black suit, in Project Nemesis, what have you learned?
Well, I think I learned how to be a good friend. I learned who I can trust truly in my life, my mom, Tack, and even Noah. People may disappoint you at times, but some people are worth giving second chances.
Honorable mentions. Bye-bye, says little puppy.
Thanks for having me today, Jack. I really enjoyed this interview.
So did the puppy.
Nice to meet you too.